Hi guys, Finch here and welcome down to the round review from the second round at the Manchester Open, which was played today at Manchester Golf Club. So there was a lot that went on today. Boy, was there a lot that went on today. First of all, let's talk you through some of the winning scores which actually came in today. So winning in first place was David Brunton from Ringway Golf Club, which I played only the other day with a really good score overall of -3. The course today was tricky, so it was firmer, it was faster, some of the pin positions were really tricky again. Wasn't quite as windy, but it was a real good test, really enjoyed it. And I'll show you the full leaderboard now. So a number of players tied at 2 under. I shot 3 over today, so that puts me at a total of 151 in tied 44th. So someone in our group had a hole-in-one today, but I'm not going to tell you who that was just yet. I am going to save that as a surprise as I go through my round review and talk you through exactly what happened. So it's interesting because today I played noticeably better than I did yesterday, and yet only managed 1 stroke better. It's just interesting in golf sometimes how it all figures out. But I had a shocking first hole, and that's the best way of describing it. So I ended up with a 6 after a decent tee shot, having just an awful second shot, being so far right of the green into rough. But it was an unexpected shot. It was just like, I didn't feel that I was gonna hit a bad shot. I wasn't nervous at all. It was just one of those that just happens. Couldn't find it, so dropped, re-hit, ended up with a double bogey. So obviously that put me slightly behind the 8 ball to begin with. I was a little bit annoyed, as you might expect. But from that point onwards, I actually played pretty steady until the closing few holes. So you can see here that I birdied the next after a 3-with-3 with bunker, great bunker shot, and then hold the putt. Didn't birdie the next par 5, which was slightly annoying because that was potentially the easiest of the par 5s, really. And I didn't manage to birdie that on either of the days. But my par 5 performance today was so much better than yesterday's round, which was really helping me. And I turned in 37 after a couple more birdies and then 1 more bogey. And today I was striking the ball so much better. I had a lot more control over what I was trying to do, and I putted again really nicely today. I didn't hole everything, but I holed more than I did yesterday. But the most pleasing aspect was out of the whole round, again, there was maybe 2 putts which I hit very poorly, and I'm discounting 1 putt that I hit onto the green from a long way off the green, and I didn't manage to get up and down. And I was playing really steady, but I had such a disappointing finish. So in my last 5 holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes, I was 4 over. And a lot of those bogeys, they were just scrappy. They were really scrappy bogeys. And then you can see on the 16th, I didn't get a hole-in-one, but Tom did. 240 yards, he's hit a 4-iron, it's pitched short, it's ran up, and it's gone in. And from where we were standing, we couldn't actually see that it had gone in because we were looking down onto the green, but it was so bright that we couldn't actually see. So we stood there, and I was last on the tee to hit. Tom went second after Mike, and Mike was like, I think it's gone in. I think it's gone in, because he couldn't see either, but the group on the next tee, they were like waving their hands. And then, yeah, it got in. So Tom, really well done. I actually played with Tom on both days, yesterday and today, and we ended up on the same score, shooting 4 over and then 3 over today. So, it was just brilliant. I've been witness to so many holes in one now. I can feel my time is definitely coming. It is drawing near. As the sun will rise in the morning, it will happen. I hope. So let's have a little bit look through my stats, and you can see there where there was quite a big problem here. So my approach play, I'd lost 5 strokes on the field with my approach play. If I'm being honest though, a little bit of that was down to a couple of really dodgy shots. In general, I actually struck the ball much better than yesterday, even though my strokes gained is actually down. There were a couple of times when I didn't manage to get it where I needed to be on the greens, but I was more positive about my approach play today than I was yesterday, and yet the strokes gained is actually showing that that wasn't the case. And sometimes when you are using a strokes gain system, I use My Around Pro, you do have to delve a little bit closer into the details to discover that actually it maybe wasn't quite as poor as that. It definitely still needs work. Absolutely no doubt about that. It definitely still needs work, but I'm pretty positive about my approach play going into Monday than I would have been if I'd have just played yesterday. Massive difference in my short game today. I spent a lot of time last night working on my chipping and working on my pitching as well, and it really did pay off. So I'm pleased at where that is heading into Monday. Again, still needs to be some practicing over the weekend. And then I've got my putting pretty much where I want it to be. I'm starting the balls on the line that I want them to be. I have a couple of decisions to make going into Monday as far as my club makeup. I've put my 4-iron one length back into the bag rather than the hybrid. The hybrid was just a little bit difficult to control. And certainly with its slightly flatter flight, I think that my 4-iron one length will be better, certainly at West Lancs. From what I understand, West Lancs is running hard, it's running firm. I've got a practice round there on Sunday so I can see for myself. But the driver as well is something that I do need to figure out, because at the moment in practice, that Mizuno driver I've been using has been really, really good, and I've been pleased with it. But certainly in competition play, it wasn't quite there. But on Monday at Open qualifying, teeing off at 10:50, I don't think I'm going to need my driver. If the wind doesn't go mental, if it stays relatively calm, which it has the potential to do with the forecast, which looks like it's going to be coming true over the next few days about it being so warm, it might be the case I'm using a lot of 3-woods and a lot of driving irons or less. So it might not be the case that I even need a driver, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll check it out on Sunday and then make a decision then. And certainly over the last few days, you know, I wanted to do well in the Manchester Open. I want to do well in every competition that I play in, but it was, to be honest, really about trying to figure out exactly where I'm at going into Monday, the things that I just need to bear in mind, need to work on, need to focus on. So for that type of preparation, it's actually been really good. Also, over the last few days, I've had a fantastic time with my caddies. So Ben, who actually works at Manchester Golf Club and who is a lesson of mine, and Luke, thank you so much for today as well, buddy. You've been fantastic. Over the last couple of days, you've really kept my spirits up, really kept me smiling most of the time. So yeah, it's been really good. I just want to thank you guys so much for actually spending the time coming down and giving me that help. I really, really do appreciate that. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Tom, congratulations on your hole-in-one. It was fantastic to see. I am really excited about Monday to give it a go at West Lancs. Just give it my best shot. That's what I want. You know, I want to be in a position where I'm coming down those last few holes with a chance of qualifying past regionals. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm very, very excited, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys there. Please comment below. Let me know if you are thinking of popping along. Don't pop along. I want to make sure I'm mentally prepared for how many people are going to turn up. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for following me on the quest so far. We'll see if it carries on or it ends on Monday, and what's going to be happening in the coming year, because there are some, pretty big decisions to make. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button as well, and comment below. And follow me on all the social media as well. I feel that this intro, outro wasn't as smooth as it usually is. It's been a long couple of days. Yeah.